Welcome to our channel, your ultimate destination for heartfelt and gripping stories from WWE. In today's video, we'll be talking about the heartbreaking losses of legendary wrestlers who left us far too soon. We'll delve into the causes of their untimely passings, from health complications to shocking and tragic events, and how these losses impacted fans and the WWE Universe. But that's not all. We also have some very sad news about Edge. Stay tuned till the end, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Candy Devine, born Candice Maria Rummel on January 1st, 1959, in Nashville, Tennessee, was a pioneering American professional wrestler whose career spanned several decades. She gained prominence in the 1980s and 1990s, competing in various promotions, including the American Wrestling Association, AWA, and All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling. Devine was celebrated for her athleticism, charisma, and significant contributions to women's wrestling. Throughout her career, Devine held multiple championships, notably the AWA Women's Championship 4 times. She was instrumental in elevating the status of women in professional wrestling, inspiring future generations of female athletes. Beyond her in-ring accomplishments, she was known for her dedication to the sport and her role as a mentor to young wrestlers. In April 2021, Devine suffered a seizure and a collapsed lung. She also experienced a fractured back from a fall and was hospitalized multiple times due to health complications, including liver and brain issues. Despite these challenges, she remained a beloved figure in the wrestling community. Candy Devine passed away on February 9, 2022, at the age of 63. Her passing was deeply mourned by fans and colleagues alike, who remembered her not only for her impressive career, but also for her contributions to advancing women's roles in professional wrestling. Candy Devine's legacy continues to inspire aspiring female wrestlers, ensuring her place in the history of wrestling as a true pioneer and trailblazer for women in the industry. Eddie Graham, born Edward Gossett on January 15, 1930 in Chattanooga, Tennessee, was a distinguished American professional wrestler and influential promoter. He began his wrestling career in the late 1940s, quickly gaining recognition for his technical prowess and charismatic presence. Graham's in-ring success led him to join Vince McMahon Sr.'s Capital Wrestling Corporation, the precursor to WWE, where he wrestled under the ring name Eddie Graham. He became a notable figure in the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, captivating audiences with his tough persona and remarkable psychology. In 1961, at the age of 31, Graham moved to Florida, where he would leave his most lasting impact. Teaming up with promoter Cowboy Luttrell, he transformed championship wrestling from Florida, CWF, into one of the most popular and respected wrestling territories in the United States. Graham's booking style emphasized realism and storytelling, making CWF a major influence on future wrestling promotions. His vision helped launch the careers of many wrestling legends, including Dusty Rhodes, Jack Briscoe, and Kevin Sullivan. Graham served as the president of the NWA from 1976 to 1978, advocating for wrestler safety and innovation. However, his personal life was marked by challenges, including a lifelong battle with alcoholism and financial difficulties. On January 21, 1985, at the age of 55, Eddie Graham tragically took his own life, leaving a profound impact on the wrestling community. His contributions to professional wrestling are widely celebrated, with a legacy that endures in the industry today. In 2008, Graham was posthumously inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, honoring his impact on wrestling as both a wrestler and a promoter. Daphne, born Shannon Spruill on July 17, 1975, was a professional wrestler and actress known for her distinctive persona and contributions to the wrestling industry. She first gained recognition in World Championship Wrestling (WCW) during the late 1990s and early 2000s, where she became known for her intense, eccentric character. Her persona, which combined elements of gothic and punk styles, stood out in the wrestling world and earned her a dedicated fan following. In WCW, she was notably involved in the cruiserweight and women's divisions, showcasing her versatility and charisma. After WCW, Daffney continued her wrestling career in various promotions, including Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, TNA, where she achieved significant success. In TNA, she became known for her high-energy performances and innovative wrestling style, further establishing her reputation in the industry. Beyond wrestling, Daffney pursued a career in acting, appearing in films and television. Her contributions to the wrestling world were marked by her unique character and her ability to captivate audiences with her performances. Daffney passed away at the age of 46. Her death was ruled a suicide by gunshot. Her passing was a tragic event that deeply affected the wrestling community. She is remembered for her impactful career, her distinctive persona, and the lasting impression she made on the wrestling world. Her legacy endures through her innovative contributions and the many fans who were touched by her work. Howard Finkel, born on June 7, 1950 in Brooklyn, New York, was a legendary ring announcer best known for his work in professional wrestling, particularly with the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE. He began his career with the WWF in 1975 and became their first official ring announcer in 1977. Finkel's distinctive voice and enthusiastic delivery quickly made him a fan favorite. His signature style included iconic introductions, notably the emphatic announcement of "and new" during title changes, which added excitement to championship matches. Finkel played a crucial role in numerous high-profile events, including WrestleMania, helping to create a grand atmosphere that captivated audiences worldwide. Beyond his announcing duties, Finkel was involved in various aspects of wrestling, including writing and producing. He was instrumental in the development of the WWF Hall of Fame, honoring the contributions of various wrestlers. His impact on the wrestling world was profound, earning him a reputation as one of the greatest ring announcers in history. In recognition of his contributions, he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2009. Finkel passed away at the age of 69. While the exact cause of his death was not publicly disclosed, it was reported that he had been in poor health for several years prior to his passing, including suffering a serious stroke in 2018. His contributions to wrestling continue to be remembered and celebrated by fans and peers alike, ensuring that his spirit lives on in the sport he loved. Dick Slater, born Richard Van Slater on May 19, 1951, was a highly regarded professional wrestler whose career spanned from the 1970s through the mid-1990s. Growing up in Tampa, Florida, he trained with Mike Graham at Robinson High School and later attended the University of Tampa alongside future wrestling star Paul Orndorff. His natural toughness and charisma made him a standout performer. Slater made his wrestling debut in 1972 with Championship Wrestling from Florida, CWF, where he quickly rose through the ranks, winning the NWA Florida Tag Team Championship and the NWA Florida Television Championship. He then moved on to Georgia Championship Wrestling, GCW, where he spent 8 years and became a 4-time NWA Georgia Heavyweight Champion. His success extended to Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling and World Championship Wrestling, WCW, where he competed at the inaugural Starrcade event. He also had a brief stint in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, where he adopted a rebel gimmick before returning to WCW. Slater's later years were plagued by legal troubles and health issues. In his later life, he struggled with chronic injuries and severe back pain. He passed away at the age of 67 due to heart complications. Despite his struggles, Slater's contributions to professional wrestling remain significant, particularly in the Southern wrestling scene, where his rugged style and fearless persona left a lasting impression on fans and fellow wrestlers alike. Misty Blue Simmons, born Diane Simmons on February 8, 1959, is a retired American professional wrestler renowned for her significant contributions to women's wrestling. She began her wrestling career in the mid-1980s, training under the legendary Killer Kowalski, and made her debut in 1985. Simmons quickly gained recognition for her athleticism and charismatic presence in the ring. Throughout her career, Simmons competed in various wrestling promotions, including the American Wrestling Association, AWA, and the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA. In the AWA, she participated in a 10-woman battle royal at Wrestle Rock 86 on April 20th, 1986. Her tenure in the NWA was particularly notable. In 1986, she was awarded the NWA United States Women's Championship, a title she defended against numerous challengers, solidifying her status as a prominent figure in women's wrestling. Beyond her in-ring accomplishments, Simmons was celebrated for her dedication to the sport and her role in the evolution of women's professional wrestling. Her impact on the wrestling world is marked by her commitment to empowering women in sports and her contributions to the women's division. As of February 2025, Misty Blue Simmons is 66 years old. There have been no reports of her passing. She remains a respected figure in the wrestling community, with her legacy continuing to inspire future generations of female wrestlers. Adrian Adonis, born Keith Franca on September 15, 1953, was a notable American professional wrestler recognized for his flamboyant persona and in-ring prowess. He began his wrestling career in the mid-1970s, initially portraying a rugged, leather-clad biker character. This image earned him early success in promotions such as the American Wrestling Association, AWA, and later the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE. In the mid-1980s, Adonis transformed his image by adopting the adorable Adrian Adonis gimmick. This new character featured bleached blonde hair and vibrant attire, challenging traditional wrestling norms and captivating audiences. One of his most memorable feuds was with Roddy Piper, culminating in a high-profile match at WrestleMania 3 in 1987. Tragically, Adonis's life was cut short in a vehicular accident. On July 4, 1988, while traveling in Newfoundland, Canada, the minivan he was in swerved to avoid a moose, leading to a fatal crash. Adonis sustained severe head injuries and died a few hours later at the age of 34. The accident also claimed the lives of fellow wrestlers Dave McKigney and Victor Arco. Adonis left behind his wife, Bea, and 2 daughters, Angela and Gina. He is buried at Greenlawn Memorial Park in Bakersfield, California. Adrian Adonis's legacy in professional wrestling is marked by his innovative character work and memorable performances, which continue to influence and inspire the wrestling community. Giant Gustave, born Gustave Ouimet on April 25, 1961 in Longueuil, Quebec, Canada, was a prominent professional wrestler renowned for his imposing stature and remarkable in-ring abilities. Standing at 6 feet 9 inches, 206 centimeters, and weighing approximately 350 pounds, 159 kilograms. He captivated audiences with a blend of strength and agility that defied his size. His career, spanning several decades, saw him compete in various wrestling promotions, where he became a formidable presence in the ring. Throughout his tenure, Gustave was celebrated for his dynamic performances, particularly in tag team matches, where his surprising speed complemented his partner's styles. His larger-than-life persona and charisma endeared him to fans, solidifying his status as a beloved figure in the wrestling community. He held multiple championships, a testament to his skill and dedication to the sport. Despite his professional success, Gustav faced personal challenges, including health issues related to his size. These challenges eventually led him to retire from active competition, but he remained involved in the wrestling world, mentoring young talent and sharing his experiences. His commitment to the sport extended beyond the ring as he worked to empower the next generation of wrestlers. Tragically, Giant Gustav passed away on October 6, 2019, in Chambly, Quebec, Canada, at the age of 58. The cause of death was a heart attack. His passing was a significant loss to the wrestling community, prompting an outpouring of tributes from fans and fellow wrestlers who remembered him for his talent, generosity, and the indelible mark he left on professional wrestling. Giant Gustav's legacy continues to inspire aspiring wrestlers and entertain fans worldwide. His larger-than-life spirit, combined with his dedication to the craft, ensures that he is remembered as a true giant in the world of professional wrestling. His impact on the sport remains significant, and his memory lives on in the hearts of those who admired his work, both inside and outside the ring. Dean Ho, born Dean Kiyoshi. Higuchi on July 8, 1938, in Honolulu, Hawaii, was a prominent figure in professional wrestling during the 1960s and 1970s. He began his wrestling career in 1962, showcasing his natural athleticism and dedication, which quickly set him apart in various promotions across the United States. Ho gained significant recognition during his tenure with the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, WWF, now known as WWE. Teaming with Tony Garea, he captured the WWF World Tag Team Championship on November 14, 1973, by defeating the formidable duo of Mr. Fuji and Professor Toru Tanaka. This victory solidified his status as a top-tier competitor in the wrestling world. Beyond his in-ring achievements, Dean Ho was celebrated for his technical prowess and charismatic presence. He engaged in memorable feuds with wrestling greats and was known for his high-flying maneuvers and innovative techniques, which were ahead of their time. His commitment to the sport extended beyond performing, as he took on roles as a trainer and mentor, influencing the next generation of wrestlers with his extensive knowledge and passion. After retiring from active competition, Ho continued to contribute to the wrestling community. He relocated to Canada, where he operated a deli and was involved in social work in Vancouver, British Columbia. His dedication to helping others exemplified the same commitment he displayed in the ring. Dean Ho passed away on February 20th, 2021, at the age of 80, due to complications from chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE, a condition believed to have resulted from his early days playing football. His death was reported by former WWE referee Kevin Jeffries, who highlighted Ho's enduring impact on those who knew him. Dean Ho's legacy in professional wrestling is marked by his exceptional skill, sportsmanship, and significant influence on future talents. He is remembered not only for his championship accolades, but also for his unwavering dedication to the sport and his community. Sherry Martel, born Sherry Lynn Russell on February 8, 1958, in Birmingham, Alabama, was a trailblazing professional wrestler and manager whose dynamic presence left an indelible mark on the wrestling industry. She began her wrestling career in the early 1980s, training under the tutelage of the fabulous Moolah. Martel quickly ascended in the ranks, capturing the American Wrestling Association, AWA, World Women's Championship 3 times, showcasing her in-ring prowess and charisma. In 1987, Martel joined the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, where she adopted the moniker Sensational Sherri. Her tenure in WWF was marked by her reign as women's champion and her influential role as a manager for several high-profile wrestlers. Notably, she managed Macho Man Randy Savage, contributing significantly to his character development and storylines. Her alliances extended to other prominent figures, including the Million Dollar Man, Ted DiBiase, and Shawn Michaels, where her guidance and on-screen chemistry enhanced their personas and narratives. Beyond WWF, Martel's versatility led her to engagements with Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW, and World Championship Wrestling, WCW, in the 1990s. In WCW, she managed the tag team Harlem Heat, playing a pivotal role in their success and adding depth to the tag team division. Her ability to adapt to various roles, whether as a villainous manager or a formidable competitor, underscored her exceptional talent and understanding of the wrestling business. Tragically, on June 15, 2007, Sherri Martel passed away at her mother's residence in McCalla, Alabama, at the age of 49. The autopsy revealed that her death was due to an accidental overdose, with multiple drugs in her system, including a high level of oxycodone. Her untimely passing was a significant loss to the wrestling community, prompting reflections on the challenges faced by performers in the industry. Sherri Martel's legacy endures through her groundbreaking contributions to professional wrestling. Her dynamic performances, both as a wrestler and a manager, paved the way for future generations of female talent. In recognition of her impact, she was posthumously inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2006, solidifying her place among the legends of the sport. Martel's influence continues to be felt as she remains a source of inspiration for wrestlers and fans alike, exemplifying resilience, versatility, and passion for the art of wrestling. Bushwhacker Butch, born Robert Miller on October 21, 1944, in Auckland, New Zealand, was a celebrated professional wrestler best known as one half of the iconic tag team, the Bushwhackers, alongside his partner, Luke Williams. The duo gained international fame during the late 1980s and 1990s in the World Wrestling Federation, and WWF, captivating audiences with their unique blend of humor and high-energy performances. Before adopting the Bushwhackers persona, Miller and Williams wrestled under the moniker the Sheepherders during the 1970s and 1980s. Known for their aggressive and hard-hitting style, they achieved significant success in various wrestling promotions worldwide. Their transformation into the Bushwhackers marked a shift to a more comedic and fan-friendly style, which resonated with a broad audience and solidified their legacy in professional wrestling. In early 2023, Miller traveled from New Zealand to Los Angeles to participate in WrestleMania 39 festivities. Shortly after his arrival, he was hospitalized due to a situation with medication. According to his longtime partner, Luke Williams, Miller had ceased taking a prescribed diuretic, commonly known as a water pill, for 4 days to avoid frequent interruptions during autograph signings. This lapse led to fluid accumulation around his lungs and heart, resulting in his hospitalization. Tragically, Miller passed away on April 2, 2023, at the age of 78. Bushwhacker Butch's passing was a significant loss to the wrestling community. His contributions to the sport, marked by his distinctive style and charismatic performances, have left an enduring impact. Fans and fellow wrestlers remember him fondly for the joy and entertainment he brought to the ring, ensuring that his legacy continues to inspire future generations in the world of professional wrestling. Adam Copeland, better known by his ring name Edge, is a wrestling icon whose name resonates with fans worldwide. His career in WWE spans more than 2 decades, with countless championships, memorable moments, and an unyielding spirit. Edge's story is one of triumph, overcoming health challenges and showing that resilience can overcome even the most daunting obstacles. In this script, we will explore Edge's rise to stardom, his health struggles, his shocking return to the ring, and the unwavering support he continues to receive from fans. The rise of Edge, born on October 30th, 1973, in Orangeville, Ontario, Canada, Adam Copeland was destined for greatness in the world of professional wrestling. From a young age, he was captivated by the art of wrestling, frequently watching his heroes on television. His passion was so deep that by 1992, he began training to become a wrestler. Edge's natural athleticism, combined with his charisma, quickly set him apart from his peers. In the mid-1990s, Edge gained attention as part of the tag team Edge and Christian, alongside his close friend Christian Cage, formerly known as Christian. The duo's chemistry in the ring was undeniable, and they became one of the most successful and entertaining tag teams in WWE history. Their comedic skits, high-flying wrestling style, and championship reigns solidified them as a fan favorite. The partnership was pivotal in shaping the tag team division and influencing the era of TLC matches. As Edge's career progressed, he began to evolve into a singles competitor, marking the beginning of his rise as a main event player. His journey to the top was punctuated by various title wins, including multiple World Heavyweight Championships and WWE Championships. His ability to weave compelling stories and connect with audiences earned him the admiration of fans across the globe. Edge's signature move, the Spear, became one of the most iconic finishing moves in wrestling history, further cementing his place in the annals of WWE legends. Health challenges and the impact on Edge's career. Despite his immense success, Edge's career was not without its difficulties. The most significant of these challenges came in the form of health issues that would eventually lead to his retirement from active competition. Edge was diagnosed with cervical spinal stenosis, a condition where the spinal canal narrows, putting pressure on the spinal cord and nerves. The diagnosis was a wake-up call for the wrestler, as doctors informed him that continuing his career in the ring could result in severe consequences, including paralysis or even death. The news was devastating for Edge, who had dedicated his life to the sport of wrestling. In addition to spinal stenosis, Edge also suffered from several neck injuries throughout his career, which led to him undergoing 2 major neck surgeries. The severity of these injuries forced him to consider the long-term risks to his health. After a series of difficult decisions, Edge officially announced his retirement in 2011. It was a heart-wrenching moment for both him and his fans, as the world had witnessed his incredible transformation from a tag team star to one of WWE's most beloved champions. The retirement period and reflection. Following his retirement, Edge shifted his focus to recovery and reflection. His career had been filled with unforgettable moments, including his Hall of Fame induction in 2012. Yet, despite his legendary status, the question of what came next was ever present in his mind. Edge continued to stay connected to the wrestling world through occasional appearances. He offered guidance to younger talent and provided insight on what it takes to succeed in the WWE. He also explored opportunities in acting, taking on various roles in television and film projects, further expanding his skill set beyond the wrestling ring. However, the passion for wrestling remained, and the urge to return to the ring never quite disappeared. Throughout this period, Edge was candid about his ongoing battle with spinal stenosis. In interviews, he openly shared the physical and emotional toll it took on his life. Fans appreciated his transparency, and the vulnerability with which he spoke about his struggles made him even more relatable. Edge's honesty about his health not only endeared him to fans, but also served as an inspiration to others who might be dealing with their own challenges. The shocking return, a triumph over adversity. In 2020, nearly a decade after retiring, Edge made an incredible and emotional return to the WWE during the Royal Rumble match. The moment was electric. Fans in attendance and those watching from home erupted in excitement as Edge's music hit, signaling his return to the squared circle. For many, this was not just a return to wrestling, it was a symbol of hope and resilience, showing that even the most daunting challenges could be overcome. His return was a testament to his unyielding determination to fight for what he loved. Edge's in-ring abilities were as sharp as ever, and his performance at the Royal Rumble reignited the excitement that made him a fan favorite in the first place. Fans were ecstatic to see him back in action, and his subsequent matches were a reminder of why he had become one of the greatest to ever step foot in the ring. The journey back was not without its hurdles, as Edge still had to contend with his spinal condition. However, with careful planning and guidance from WWE's medical team, Edge approached his return with a cautious mindset, prioritizing his safety while still delivering memorable performances. It was a delicate balance, but one that Edge navigated with incredible resilience. The ongoing struggles. A new perspective on health. Although Edge's return to the ring was an inspiring triumph, it did not come without its challenges. The reality of cervical spinal stenosis remained ever present in his mind. Every time he stepped into the ring, there was a risk that his condition could worsen, and the potential for injury was always a concern. Despite these challenges, Edge showed a new appreciation for his health and well-being. He began taking greater precautions, not just in his training, but also in his match preparation. This included more focus on physical therapy, rehabilitation, and regular medical evaluations. He also worked closely with WWE's medical staff to ensure his condition was being managed properly. Moreover, Edge became a vocal advocate for health awareness within professional wrestling. He encouraged younger wrestlers to prioritize their well-being and seek medical advice if they were experiencing injuries. His message resonated with the wrestling community, highlighting the importance of self-care in an industry where athletes often push their bodies to the limit. Addressing rumors and reassuring fans. As Edge's return to WWE unfolded, there were occasional rumors circulating about his health and whether he could continue to perform at the highest level. Fans were understandably concerned, given the risks associated with his spinal condition. Edge addressed these rumors head-on, reassuring fans that he was managing his health with the guidance of his medical team. In interviews, he emphasized the importance of separating fact from fiction. Edge wanted to make sure that fans understood he was fully committed to his health, and he was doing everything in his power to ensure his safety in the ring. His transparency about his condition and the steps he was taking to protect himself helped build an even stronger connection between Edge and his fan base. Legacy and impact. Edge's legacy extends far beyond his incredible career in the ring. He has become an iconic figure in the world of professional wrestling, inspiring countless fans with his resilience and determination. Through his comeback story, Edge demonstrated that it's not the setbacks in life that define us, but how we rise above them. Edge's influence can be seen in the way he has impacted other wrestlers. His ability to evolve and adapt, both as a performer and as a person, serves as a model for future generations. His emphasis on health, resilience, and determination has set an example for all athletes, not just in wrestling, but in any sport or profession. Conclusion: the spirit of Edge, Adam Copeland, or Edge exemplifies the true spirit of perseverance and resilience in the face of adversity. From overcoming health challenges like cervical spinal stenosis to his triumphant return to WWE, Edge's journey is a powerful reminder that anything is possible with hard work, dedication, and a refusal to give up. His contributions to the wrestling world are immeasurable, and his legacy will continue to inspire fans and athletes alike for years to come. As fans, we celebrate not just Edge's in-ring accomplishments, but also his strength of character and his unwavering commitment to his health and well-being. Edge's story is one of courage, determination, and hope. A reminder that no matter the obstacles, we all have the power to rise above them. Let us continue to support Edge and honor the incredible mark he has left on the world of professional wrestling.